I'm so mad the Packers couldn't get Stephon Gilmore. I mean, first of all, Stephon Gilmore technically is on the PUEP list and isn't eligible to return for a few weeks. But yeah, I get it. It's pretty disappointing. The only thing that would make sense is that Brian Gutekunst is allergic to winning. Huh? What do you think he's doing in his office all day? Checking Twitter? Well, he obviously needs to go and check what Twitter has to say more often. They're way smarter than him. It was just a sixth rounder that Carolina gave up. Well, let's try to keep a level head here. Does the fact that the Patriots needed to announce that they were planning to release him for leverage and all they were able to get in return for a trade was a sixth rounder, does that tell you anything about how the rest of the NFL values Stephon Gilmore, who is 31 years old, might I add? I don't care about that. The front office is clearly once again wasting Aaron Rodgers' career by not making any big moves. Oh my god, wasting his career. Do you realize if the front office made most of the moves that you were so adamant about that they made, like JJ Watt, Will Fuller, their salary cap would be in shambles right now, even more than it is for 2022? They should have at least tried for Gilmore, though. Oh my god, they literally did try for Stephon Gilmore. According to friend of the show, Rob Demovsky, they tried negotiating with New England for a trade, but Stephon did not want to go anywhere if a long-term deal wasn't going to be agreed upon after the trade. Don't you get this? And then you'd be all up in arms that they didn't have enough money to pay Devontae Adams or Zadarius Smith. You need to organize your arguments so that you aren't calling for one thing that directly contradicts or makes another thing that you are yelling about on Twitter with your account with 5 followers. It contradicts that and makes that impossible. First of all, I have 8 followers. My takes on politics do very well, by the way. But can you please explain to me then, Mr. Genius, why the Packers never go all in? What if I told you they did go all in, but instead of the standard typical view of all in, of just signing flashy big name guys, where that usually fails, Tom Brady and the Buccaneers last year being a notable, strong exception, but instead of doing that, signing guys that you were yelling about on Twitter that were veterans, sure, they had experience, but were mostly washed and would absolutely destroy their cap space and really destroying their future even more than it is right now by kicking the can down the road into the next few years until the cap goes up. They retained their players from a championship caliber roster last year so they could make one more run at it and hope that they have 2 more few key pieces that can give them the final push. If they were championship caliber, why did they not win the championship last year, bucko? Do I really need to explain to you how not having your all-pro offensive tackle against a great defensive front, how that might kind of hurt you at a playoff game, and what the saying, maybe I need to introduce you to the saying of the NFL is a week-to-week league? Oh my god, pour me a Dr. Pepper.